So you want to just tell me a little bit about what you're working on today?
Okay. Today I'm doing a barn owl, and I'm sitting here next to Hoover, and my work is really different than most of the people who are showing up here. I do a takeaway process, meaning from the raw stone like this, I will carve into the stone and change the shape of it. Where bronzes are an add-on process. So it's complete opposite, that you add the clay and keep building out. The real difference is they can keep working and continuously changing their piece. Mine goes to a certain, you don't take it in so far and then that's it. So I get to know when I'm done. Majority of the things I do are out of stone. This little bronze plaque right here was also carved in stone. It was a stone from Canada, and this is an onyx, which is absolutely perfect colors for my bird friend. I love this stone because of not only the color, but the translucence of it. If you set it anywhere in your room and have a light, I mean or even out where the sunlight can hit it, it changes all day long. I bought a real variety of tools, kind of show the process. I don't know how much you want to get into this part of it, but most work is done with these two chisels, a pointing chisel and a tooth chisel, to knock down the main shape. And then you go to tooth chisels, 3 teeth, 5 teeth, and then on down to flat chisels. Each time you take it down to the next level, it helps you take the bruises out from each level as you go. So you're constantly thinking, a ½ inch into the stone when you're using all these type of tools. Once you get everything down to that level, then you start the filing process with real coarse files like this, down to a smaller version like this, down to smaller ones like this, littler ones. The grit gets smaller, and each time you're taking less off the material, you can go down to little diamond tools like this, which cut the stone really, really quite good. And once you get past all your filing, the next part of the process is sandpaper. Probably start out with a good 60 grit and run through the grits depending on how high a polish you want to get. Right now we're at 1,000 a grit on this, a little barn owl. But in the next, by this time tomorrow I should be in the 1,500 range, which will be the final grit, and it'll be done. The stone itself, when you rub it, it pulls in your natural oils in your hands, and it's a form of polish. The more you rub it, if you look around at the zoo here, you'll see like different sculptures, whether they're bronze or not. You'll see where people have touched them so much they rubbed right down to the metal and polish the metal.
How much time do you expect to have in that guy when you're done?
I think total probably I'll have about 3 months. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. In my studio, I work on several pieces. In the morning, I'll do mainly the real hard carving part, and then I'll work to slow down a little bit. I'm on the filing part, then towards the evening I'm doing the sanding. So I do a lot of work for cities, for the gaming tribes. I have pieces at the Smithsonian, 2 big large pieces, a 13-foot and a 10.5-foot piece. Had a show at the White House. The pieces that were at the White House are now at the Hyde Museum in their permanent collection. I'm in about 45 museums. And I've got a probably 50-year supply of stones, so I can't quit.